We are not financial advisors. The content on this podcast and any YouTube videos are for educational and entertainment purposes only. The views and opinions of advertisers, sponsors, and guests do not constitute those of WLRS Radio or constitute financial advice. We urge you to make the best financial decision that suits your needs. Conduct your own research and seek the advice of a licensed financial advisor when needed. Know that all investments involve some form of risk, and there is no guarantee that you will be successful with your investments. There is no guarantee that you won't experience significant loss when investing. Now, come take a ride with David, Dylan, and Austin into the wild west that is cryptocurrency and DeFi. Which, you'll talk to a stock guy, and they'll be like, that's the most ridiculous, degenerate thing. And you're like, you don't even know where I've been.
It looks like a third grader got into Blender and made these NFTs.
It's out of the way now. If there's any CEOs you want to tell them to fuck off or anything.
Let me think. This week, no.
Oh, welcome back to the DeFi show on WLRS Crypto Radio. We are back once again to talk the hottest recent crypto stories. I'm David, and I'm joined once again by two dudes on the bone-chilling edge of Avalanche protocols, Austin and Dylan. We're also joined this week by the founder and dev of Grape Finance and Vinium LB. And we also have surprise guest NB from Vinium, Grape, and Up Finance. How's everybody doing tonight?
Yo.
House.
It
Packed
is.
fucking house.
I like it. I like the 5 people because then we get a better background with our branding. So we're going to have to do this every week now.
You want to get 5 people on here every week?
I can be standing alone on mute for most of them. just a lonely N in the corner.
Yeah, we'll put the little sponsor thing over your name too. So
that's fine. Whoever you want.
Just see, look at that. It works so much better with 5 people. Nobody's face is covered.
Nobody's covered.
The show sponsor banner, so I don't have to swap people around, so nobody feels left out of the great content we're making. It's just better. It's better with 5. 5 is definitely the way to go.
I just got put in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Top Gun with his cutoff tonight. He's ready to show off the muscles I've been putting on him. Huh? We're getting fucking swelt up in the gym. He said, "I'm gonna show it off tonight."
I went from a angel hair pasta to a fettuccine Alfredo style.
No,
I like it. I like the Alfredo.
I think you're a little bit of a fusilli there, man.
I don't know what fusilli is, but I like that too.
Yeah, you're a fusilli, man.
It sounds nice. I like that.
I'm gonna Google that right now, and you get my
but if you lift too much at once and you fuck up your tendons, you'll turn into a rotini.
Or a tortellini.
Yeah, all good points.
I'll take a fusilli. I'll take that. It's a little corkscrew.
Yeah, you guys.
I don't know. Dylan, he always has this mindset. He's like, "Oh, I just want to go and work out and have fun." I'm like, dude, if I'm not almost hurting myself or not able to fit through a door, that's my fucking goal. Look, we're not in here to pitter patter around, play happy feet. We're fucking in here to get swelled.
I'm 30 years old. I'm lifting for my health.
Look, I want to look like 15 bees came and I had an allergic reaction. I'm not fucking around out there.
How much of the supplements are you using?
I mean, I just use a little bit of creatine, a little bit of pre-workout.
A dabble and some steroids.
those aren't good supplements, man.
Some
you need
test,
to get on the
some tran,
some D-balls. Yeah, what's up?
I'm just cycling it. I'm just cycling everything I fucking can.
Make sure you keep it on that pregnancy hormone too, that HCG. That'll keep the boys working.
Yeah, growth hormone. Seeing if I can get a couple inches on my height.
There's people buy breast milk to do workouts.
The breast it actually got popularized by the boys. Have you ever seen that?
The
show?
Homelander special.
Pulling the Homelander. I don't know how many people have seen that show.
I have. It deviates from the comics a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of it, but it's still pretty good. I'm enjoying it when it's on.
LB, what's the preferred pasta of Australians?
Shit, I don't know. We eat everything. I like penne. Penne puns.
Penne's good.
There we go.
All
about some
around pasta.
Some chicken ziti broccoli.
That sounds
Why not?
healthy.
What do you mean? It's a dish, chicken ziti broccoli.
Yeah, but it's got broccoli in it.
So
It's covered in like
Chicken,
cheese
rice,
sauce.
broccoli.
Before the
So-
show, NB
Okay.
was telling me that I should stop eating all vegetables
why?
because
Only
they're
eat meat.
fat.
Let's see it.
Vegetables make you
it-
fat.
He was trying to-
MB bought into that Liver King, and he's trying to
Liver
get the
King,
most. He's trying to get the most out of his money. So that,
Yeah, I bought into the steroid king.
yeah,
Bro takes 3 steps. And
dude, those emails, like that dude wasn't just on like a moderate amount of testosterone. Like I'm not joking, you all. I've seen like high.
He was on like
I've seen-
1,000. He was on like 1,000 milligrams a week.
Like it was truly like
dollars.
it was like someone that was competing at a top tier, like Mr. Olympia level,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
what
yeah.
they would take, right? Like, and he wasn't competing.
He was.
Absolutely,
He was competing with himself.
he was competing for market share is what he was competing for.
Yeah. But like it was pretty obvious that he was on high dose. Like, look at the guy.
Yeah, and people were like, "No, man, he's not doing
No,
it."
he's natty, man. He's natty.
I'm
You see
like-
those abs?
I don't understand. I don't understand. That's
It's
not
just
a
that
human body.
Good old liver.
No, you just gotta eat raw liver. You gotta go kill a grizzly bear and eat its liver.
No, it's he's got his own supplement. He's got his own like
Exactly,
supplement
yeah.
line. That's
Yeah.
I mean, the dude's a capitalist, and like the way he went about everything up until that point was just masterfully done. I mean, the dude was eating raw organs on TikTok.
on camera, but
Yeah.
like his whole it was a whole persona that was manufactured and written for him.
I
Like he-
am the
Yeah.
Liver King. I mean,
Yeah, you know
liver
what I mean. Like
tonight.
it was scripted.
I like him. I thought he was hilarious up until
was-
he was like, I might have lied to you guys. Like, yeah, motherfucker.
It was
You
pretty
did.
obvious. It was pretty obvious.
You
I
remember
mean,
when
as
we
long
were
as there's
like,
people to buy into it, like I mean, there's always going to be people like that. I wouldn't necessarily say he's a grifter. I think he just was like Dylan said, like a capitalist. But like Jesus Christ, anybody that was buying that 9 tenants or whatever the fuck he was talking about, like what on God's?
Oh, what was it?
There's
It was
no
not-
human. that's
9
doing
tenants
that.
of there was of like
His carnivore lifestyle.
It's fucking insane that people are alive and are like,
well the
I'm going to
only
do that.
the only reason I said you should do carnivore to
these
lose
the
weight is
ancestral tenants.
the
That's it.
ancestral tenants.
All right, hold on.
Which one of them was to like grab a syringe,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the
fill it with some
That was the most
bovine hormones.
just like our ancestors. Get the
Yeah.
syringe,
Oh,
fill
I've
it full
seen
of testosterone, and administer it to yourself.
TikToks making fun of this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they put it in like Elden Ring, like stuff. But all right, hold on.
I'm surprised he's not a character in Doors.
It is crazy. He
Roblox.
had a crazy physique for his age too. Like he had really good genetics, but like he really
yeah,
smoked up like hard. It was pretty like honestly, that was one of the best physiques I've seen come out as like an Instagram influencer in quite some time. I don't really follow a lot of Instagram influencers either though, so I don't even
I mean,
have
he's always
Instagram.
been. I'll send you guys the picture. I mean, he's a big guy even before he was on steroids. I mean, like he was never like small. So
I don't know. It would make me anxious to be on that many drugs, right? Like it was to a level that
He had a dietitian. I mean, he had
Well,
somebody.
he
that
had
was
a
there,
chemist.
like,
They have
yeah.
chemists.
no, yeah, he definitely was cooking it at his house or some shit. Like
I mean, dude was not a small guy. Like even.
I mean, he was
before-
committed. It was like a 16-hour day job, right? Like he was doing
had to
like
be.
long walks at the beach and
Well,
shit. For
So
his
that
existence,
doesn't mean he wasn't on steroids there either. He still might have been taking a little bit, but once you get a real chemist, like you,
that's
like
when
all
you start cooking.
of the bodybuilders that I've ever seen or heard of, they had like just somebody who was managing the stack. They ate the same, like all that hoopla about I'm changing my diet so I cut. No, they eat the same amount of calories, the same stuff. All they change is what they inject in their body.
No. Actually, I really do think I think that's a common misconception is that like if you're roided up that you don't have to work as hard, but like most of the guys that are like top tier, like top 1% of the 1%, those guys are actually dieting just as hard, if not harder than anyone else. and also doing steroids. Like they're just tapping into some crazy
You have to
potential.
work hard, yeah. Like
Yeah.
No, you still have to work hard. No, I was actually talking about
they're like 1,500 calories for preparing for a
That's
show.
really
Like
hard.
this guy's like 90.
The
like
bag of
100
Doritos
kilos.
is 1,200. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that man wasn't eating Doritos. I can tell you that.
It's not part of the tenets.
Yeah, I've bulked up because I was 150 pounds and I just don't gain weight, and I was eating 3,000 calories a day and still not gaining weight.
You needed to eat more.
Need to have
I know,
kids.
but I couldn't afford it. Like 3,000 calories is a lot.
Fried Oreos.
Yeah. I was eating 2 Tostitos pizzas and drinking a half gallon of whole milk a day.
Isn't it about the quality of the food you're eating though? That's just junk.
No, when you're bulking, it's all about calories.
It was dirty.
Doesn't matter.
It was fast and dirty, Dave.
Yeah, like the if you ever listen to like all the actors when they bulk up, they're just eating like pizza.
You
like
put
it's
the
like
fat,
pizza all the
fat
time.
on. You add the clay to the body, and then you sculpt it out.
You remember, like Michael.
You got to get on that Winnie. You got to get on that Winnie and that clenbuterol, and you're good to go.
That stuff really does fuck you up, man. I just
only a little bit.
Only a little bit. He'll probably be fine.
I remember
your heart.
When Michael Phelps was doing the Olympics, and he talked on like some interview where he ate like 2 large pizzas and a huge bowl of pasta every night, like at the Olympics.
Yeah, most NFL players are like 6,000 calories on a normal
carb
day.
loading.
Those guys are like giants though. Like they burn just sitting there like 4,000 calories if they did nothing in a day.
Well, every pound of muscle burns like
75 calories at rest.
Imagine being 275 pounds, couldn't even fit in a fucking chair. Just that's crazy.
Is that your dream? Like all I keep hearing about is like I just want to be so massive.
He's like Mac on,
you want to be Beefcake.
Yeah,
you want to be Beefcake.
I don't want to be that big. I always just fuck around though. That's how I get my motivation for the gym.
So Beefcake,
you lose the
through the door.
You lose the agility. Like you get too big. Like you get to a point where you're strong, but you can't move.
Yeah, and I really like calisthenics. I do a lot of body weight, muscle ups, and handstands, and I do a lot of that in the gym, or I used to anyway. But that's one of the things that I like. So if I got too big, eventually you just can't do that kind of shit.
He asked me if I wanted to do core workouts with him, I think 2 weeks ago, and I was like, not really. Like I'm just here, trying to get my heart rate up a little bit.
Never skip leg day.
Well, this motherfucker hops up on the what's it called? The pull-up bars.
All those guns.
Yeah, he just goes up on the pull-up bar and just starts like doing all kinds of twists and shit, practically doing gymnastics. I was like, yeah, I'm going home, man. Like,
you gotta get your back.
Stretched out. Are you one of them like YouTuber, TikTok like calisthenic guys? You can go do those things.
I don't have TikTok, but I do windshield wipers and stuff. Yeah.
You guys want to raise some money for Glacier? Just sell some NFTs in some like ridiculous like workout clothes. Like some like spandex shorts or something.
Oh, dude, like a trailer park with like a because you're lame hillbilly, right? Sorry, I don't mean to offend. With like a chin-up bar, bar outside of it.
Yeah, man.
Do a muscle up. There you go.
That's right. I could do
sell calendars. We can sell calendars.
A T-shirt right there and be like LHB calisthenics.
I'd do it for charity.
All right. Would you do it for these amazing show sponsors? This week's content is brought to you by Warfi, an intuitive investing experience on Binance Smart Chain. Buy a soldier and let it accumulate rewards back to 1 BUSD with revenue from its P2E game offerings. Another way to invest in the ecosystem is to buy warbots. These earn and distribute rewards from trading bot investments. You can find out more for yourself at warfi.games. This show is also brought to you by Vinium Finance. Take control of your money and become your own bank with Vinium. Vinium is set to explode with an aggressive roadmap, making it a DeFi hub unlike any other similar lending and borrowing platforms by offering features such as NFT collateralized lending, permissionless leverage, yield farming, and revenue-generating services beyond simple lending, interest, and more. Unleash your capital at Vinium.finance. And speaking of both of those sponsors, we have people from both of those protocols right here with us, LB and NB.
What's up?
Disco Chuck's
that's the team behind Vinium Finance.
Well, LB is. Yeah, NB and NB, and then NB is also part of Up.
Man.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Glad you guys are on.
I've been known to dabble on the core team of the purple stuff myself.
Purple stuff.
I've been going through. I found something interesting, and I want to show everybody. So I've been going through my grandpa's, who passed away last year. I've been going through his baseball cards, and he's got some really good ones. But I found something very interesting. It's a card from 1989. Bill Ripken, who was on the Orioles. I don't know shit about baseball, but what I do know is that this was a misprint card. See if I can get it zoomed in here.
I'll make you premium. Go down, back out.
Back out.
Listen, old man, use the webcam and put it in frame. What the fuck are you doing?
Can you see what's on the bottom of his bat? Do you see that there's writing?
Yeah.
It says fuck. It says fuck face.
Oh,
was it really?
Yeah, it's a $500 card. This is a big misprint. I've got one that's
no, that's not a misprint. That's Gary Gensler's bat, and he's been looking for it.
This is what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to have a big black bar
tape
over it.
Yeah, they censored it.
Exactly. So I guess there was one print out of all the runs that did not get the censor treatment. So I've got a card that says fuckface on it, which is incredible to me.
I'm back checking that.
Yeah, it's right there.
As a professional in the printing industry, I would say that dude ran his own card and then ran away.
No,
because there wouldn't be just one. There wouldn't be just one.
I think his bat actually had that written on it.
I think
and they forgot to blot it out.
Yeah, they had to blot it out.
Has censorship gone too far?
This is 1989.
And look at where we're at now. Willy Wonka just got moved. Ladies and gentlemen.
Really?
What happened? Willy Wonka?
You haven't seen all this?
Roald Dahl?
No, sir.
Yeah, Roald Dahl. They just recently republished all his books, and they changed a shit ton of stuff. Like they changed the word fat. They took the word fat out. Dylan, give me a scoop.
I actually have some of the new ones, so I'll have to double check.
Can you still say everlasting gobstopper?
Maybe not.
Not without a disclaimer.
It can't be everlasting.
So in Matilda,
that's offensive.
In the original Matilda, there was a passage that said she went on olden day sailing ships with Joseph Conrad. She went to Africa with Ernest Hemingway and to India with Rudyard Kipling. And then in the new one, it says she went to 19th century states with Jane Austen. She went to Africa with Ernest Hemingway and California with John Steinbeck. So they just.
What was that one about? There's nothing wrong with something. I can't remember. It was. Listen, I'm not joking. It's some ridiculous shit. Some of it's really nominal, like it doesn't matter at all. But some of the other stuff is like, I don't understand why the fuck we're changing it. It's
in the original passage for the witches. It says, "Don't be foolish." My grandmother said, "You can't go around pulling the hair of every lady you meet, even if she is wearing gloves. Just you try it and see what happens." They changed that to "Don't be foolish," my grandmother said. "Besides, there are plenty of other reasons why women might wear wigs, and there is certainly nothing wrong with that."
That's fucking insane, dude. Anyway, I just thought that was a good segue.
Editing stuff, that's old as time. The Bible was edited. And then,
don't tell the Catholics.
How dare you?
Spoiler alert.
No, the Bible is
that's why they
written
call it
by the
King James version. Anyway, and then like other just regular fiction books, even too, were edited by the church. So
whoa! You said other fiction books. Are you implying that the Bible is also fictitious?
No, I mean other books.
You're treading on very thin ice.
Get the Catholics on his ass.
You're talking to two fellas from the Bible Belt, sir.
Other books, including fiction books, which why would you were censored?
Well, I mean, how many books did we lose in the Berlin fires?
Several.
At least more than one.
No, you know, you know what I mean. Like books gone, like not even like we don't have copies of them.
Yeah.
It would be
Throughout
like if the
antiquity.
Library of Congress went down, or Amazon,
or the Library of
I like
Alexandria.
books. I like books.
I like books.
See that interview? I like books.
Yeah.
$1 trillion later. I like
Let's
books
play-
too.
Let's play a game.
play.
We get some real coin or fake coin. And how this works is I have gone, and you can't get off Google, everybody. I have gone on CoinMarketCap and seen what has been recently whitelisted on CoinMarketCap. And then I have also come up with a few tokens myself, and your job is to tell me if I made it up or if it's a real coin that you can go buy.
Hold on. LB sent me a message and said, "Fuck this guy. I'm Googling all of them."
He's not going to
Dude.
ruin his integrity.
This
These are all shit coins, not financial advice. These are no way endorsements of any coins that I read.
If one of them is up, I am.
Did you
It won't
get,
be.
did you recently get listed on CoinMarketCap?
I can't. No, I can't. I don't think I can. The SEC is a thing.
Yeah, they're a thing, but they're distracted right now with the Mormons.
Yeah, dude.
Which we will get to because that's a big one right there. I'm
love
excited
my-
about that.
They went from Kraken to the Mormons. No, there's no segue. They just went from.
There will be a segue to that when we get to it. Dave,
He's got all right. So the first coin is Vault Tech.
Vault Tech,
Like a bank vault tech.
Is that the
technology.
coin or is that the symbol?
Listen, I'm not. You're just gonna
What's the
tell me
symbol,
if
dude?
it's real or
What's
fake.
the symbol?
All right, I'm calling fake because he couldn't.
Fake.
He would have pulled it. He would have pulled out a real.
I
symbol.
wouldn't-
There's no symbol.
I wouldn't know the symbol for any of these.
Yeah, no, I know you wouldn't.
Doesn't
Oh,
doesn't
even-
CoinMarketCap list the symbol?
It does,
Even
but he doesn't
re-
write them down. Otherwise, he'd have
I
to
don't-
make up a symbol as well.
Then I'd have to make up fucking symbols.
which he can do. He's
Would.
talented.
We're on the
But I-
KISS method here, MB. Keep it simple.
Stupid.
All right,
I'm already in the corner,
calling-
guys. You
edit
can't put
the
me
edit.
further in the corner.
right.
I'm calling fake.
I'm gonna say real. Sounds real.
Go ahead,
What's
LB.
it called? Stable Vault?
Vault Tech. That's the name of it.
Vault Tech.
Don't
that
look it up.
Sounds fake.
I'm gonna say it's real because vaults are hot. It's hot right now.
It's all the rage.
Sure.
A fake one. So Austin and LB getting points.
That's real.
It's too,
Hey,
too
that-
generic.
You feel that,
That's
Dave?
a real
Hey,
middle finger.
That's real
Hey.
right there.
What I tell you, LB is a good friend of mine. You know, I say it all the time, and we're on the same wavelength. And
all right.
What else you saying? Are you flying? You gonna fly with LB somewhere?
Yeah.
Go on one of them nice like little fishing trips together.
Yeah, that'd be nice, actually.
Yeah.
Noodling.
Yeah.
I could take you trout fishing, but that's about it. The next one, AI memes.
That has to be real.
Yeah, I'm
It just
calling
has to be real.
real.
I think that is real, yeah. There have been a lot of these like AI like meme generator things, like AI like, you know,
All about the AI now.
AI waifus.
Pretty soon there'll be an AI blockchain, just completely written by ChatGPT.
Yeah, I'm going.
ChatGPT forks.
I'll play devil's advocate here, and I'll take a hit. I don't think that's real.
It's real.
Nice.
Which means Dylan,
Dang.
you're way off.
That's hilarious.
I'm off my game.
You're usually the winner of this, and it's not looking good.
It's not looking good.
All in AI. All
What's it?
in AI.
Fake.
All in AI. The last one was real. This one's fake. It's fake and fabricated by Dave himself. The little
Fake is the confidence. LB and Dylan, you still have guesses.
Yeah, I'm gonna say fake too. All in AI. They should have made a better name than that.
Damn, if Dave,
You mean
Dave
Dave
made that
should've-
up, he's gonna be upset.
Yeah, Dave.
Uh,
Get your
real.
fucking shit straight.
Yeah, well, you better tell that to the people who made it because it's real.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, they know what they did.
They know
I
what
know what
they did.
they did.
LB
They-
knows that I'm very big on names, and that is a terrible one.
Yeah.
AI memes is so much better.
Yeah.
But maybe AI memes was taken. It's like the trash can recycle bin thing.
Instead, they're all in on AI.
Elden Rug.
All right, so hear me out. Let me cook on this one. Dave loves Elden Ring.
He does.
I do. That's
Dave also hates rugs. Okay? Rug ring. Dave may be part of a rug ring. I'm calling fake.
I'm gonna say real because that's funny and I like it.
Yeah, that could be a good meme.
being an AI meme.
Could be. Yeah, no, I'm going real on that. That's a good one.
I'll probably say fake, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's real.
Fake.
Damn it!
Damn it.
I just like Elden Rug. It sounds great.
And was
That's
I
great. We need to make that.
was
We need to make
I
that.
right on the money?
He was
Yeah, there
pretty
you go.
close, but I am not part of a ring, a
Of
rug of
rugs.
rings.
A rug ring, a ring rug.
Ring rug. Ring did rug.
When somebody
Ring
gonna
dig rug.
When somebody
Ring
gonna
dig
bring
rug.
you down?
I
Dave?
know. That's why I said it.
Ring
Straight
rug
up.
me.
Ring
Ring
did
rug you?
rug, but Elden Rug is not a real ring of rugs.
Do y'all remember that? Dude, that ring was so big at the
It was
time.
huge.
Holy shit, man! I
And
remember
then
when all that shit
X-ring.
happened. And then
They
X-ray that came over to AVAX. I bought some and got fucked
So did I.
again.
I made like 10 cents.
Node
Yeah, you couldn't
season, man.
tell. Yeah,
Node
those seasons got
season.
wacky.
10 cents
ruins
out of
people.
$1,000. It was a good return.
Yeah, honestly, I mean that's what Dave gets weekly on his nodes on Thor anyway. Right now.
Shut
I
up.
think it was monthly.
Something
Shut
like
up.
that. Hey, NB, at least I stopped you from getting 100 Thor nodes, like 100 more.
Dude,
He
tell
was gonna-
Dr. Dylan, I almost got us to invest in Thor nodes when they were like 50 bucks.
Yeah,
50
no,
bucks
he-
a Thor.
What are you
When
talking
they
about?
were-
I do have 100 Thor nodes.
No, but you were gonna buy 100 more when they announced their capsule thing because you wanted 100 Odins and 100 Thors.
I didn't want 100 Thors. I was going to get 200 Odins.
Well, either way, you're
I
welcome.
don't even know. Like, then I don't even want to talk about that.
It got worse and worse. If you don't follow it, just imagine it getting worse, and it did.
I imagined it being like, oh, maybe I can make 10 cents a node every other day. And now I'm making 0.3 cents.
Yeah, they basically, for those unaware, they turned all the Odin level nodes into what the Heimdall nodes make.
Mhm.
Which is
Gods of
nothing.
Asgard. I know there's some drama there, but Gods of Asgard. I just listened into their AMA today, and
Their game's almost done.
They're releasing in 30 days, I think.
We're gonna
Really?
try and get them on again.
Yeah, they have a launcher. I just saw it today in the AMA.
But they're not part of Thor anymore.
No, there was a
Because-
whole thing with that.
Because Thor thought they were really special, and thought they could treat the Asgard team like shit. Or so
Where'd
I'm
that
told.
get you, Thor?
Nowhere.
Got Dave $10 a week.
They spend $1 million.
It's $10 a month now.
Is it really?
And it's
like
only
$8
it's actually
something.
only profit out of one because he has to pay for the maintenance fee. It's $9.
I don't pay out of pocket for those maintenance fees.
Let's see. I have.
Don't even. We have one more token here. Could be
Go
real.
ahead.
Could be fake.
Thor.
And this is very interesting based on our previous 20-minute intro. Gold on steroids.
Which one? Windstraw?
Gold on steroids.
Trend. The trend. Gold trend.
Paxos is hurting right now. They had to launch some shit tokens to make up for all the other shit.
God, I got PTSD from Paxos. Come on.
I'm calling real.
I'm going to call fake because I got to go different. I got to make up some points somehow.
I think that's real. I think someone would do that.
Yeah, it sounds like one of those. We're backed by gold. coin. So
On
yeah,
steroids. We're backed by gold at rebases.
Liver King's new scam.
Yeah.
Is it gold?
As funny as gold on steroids sounds, it is real.
Yeah, I
It
thought
is
so.
listed on CoinMarketCap.
So gold on steroids, is it a rebase token?
Give me a moment.
That sounds totally like, hey, we're backed by gold, but we rebase.
That's
1% a day.
Yes, some extra yield out of nowhere.
The current token price is $174.
What is that? 10% of what gold costs for an ounce? Gold's about $1,700 an ounce right now.
Per troy ounce.
What the hell is this? It's trading bots.
1844.
Ugh.
Gold on steroids is trading bots?
Mm-hmm.
Just
They then show the.
Do they trade gold?
I don't know. Probably not.
Like spot gold or futures?
No.
They
Doesn't
have
say.
a proprietary.
I'm not going to do all the
gold
research
trading
right
bot.
now.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not worth it.
They have a proprietary.
They did. Yeah, they
there
said
you
they
go.
made their
They
own
love-
algorithms or something.
People love that word.
AKA they just stripped off 3 commas API and then just reused it because
ChatGPT
It's worse. It's like just a Ponzi, like a straight Ponzi.
Yeah,
Give you
Solid
some
it
money, and
ever
we'll
is.
give you the Madoff special.
Listen,
We'll
here's
give you
here's the
1%
thing.
per day until the contract runs out.
Like, here's the
Hold
thing
on.
with trading bots is nobody ever would sell these bots if they did as good as advertised.
agree.
Right? Like
Yeah.
everybody knows that, and like if it's that common knowledge
To
to
protect the
understand that,
alpha.
fucking stop buying into them. Right?
So,
So-
LD,
Stop.
business proposition, I just checked. Madoff special is not listed on CoinMarketCap.
Nice.
Oh,
It should be.
You could probably go make one for
I think that's a
our
good trading
rug
bot
ring.
coin.
That would be a great coin. Made
Yeah.
off.
Like
The
shitcoin
Madoff.
season on BSC when it comes up, 50% tax. Fuck it.
No tax. Just straight up honeypot.
Straight up.
You guys ever invested in a honeypot, but they were able to get out right before they shut it off?
Right in the
No, I've never had
November,
the pleasure.
December of like the bull market, like when it was starting to end with ohm season, I used to get on AVAX on Trader Joe and just like look on Deck Screener for like shit tokens that were launching, and I would just put in like $50 into each one of them.
Yeah.
It was so fun, but like 95%,
Yeah.
I just couldn't sell. Like, right?
Yeah, you gotta find the one that has a little bit of red. Right? You would always be like, there'd be ones that just straight up green.
You just want one sale. You want
No,
one
they would-
sale.
Yeah.
Now, some of those
No, but-
owners were selling some of their own tokens, like
Yeah,
'cause they
but
were the
then-
ones that could sell.
Then you have to make sure that it's different wallets that are selling. Yeah, that's right.
I would start doing that, but then I was just too lazy, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just chuck it in.
I think yeah. I was actually one time I did it twice. One time I got out right before they shut it off. Right before they shut it off, and the second time I got.
Does that make you
Yeah.
now knowing that that's a terrible investment decision, just buying in one of these? Did it make you feel like a really good investor that you got out of the shit token that you shouldn't have bought in the first place?
It was all for science.
Science. Right.
Yeah, it was all.
Men will do crazy things in the name
It
of
was
science.
for dem yields.
Well, I mean, I think the token was like named Honeypot.
Nice.
It was as advertised.
Dim yields.
No, it wasn't a good investment. Don't buy shit coins. Yeah, and I agree with you, Austin. It's like totally anything that says anything that seems too good to be true, it is, in terms of like trading bots and all that stuff. If people had the secret sauce, the last thing they would do is give it to you.
Yeah, you're talking about a full PvP market right now. Like, if you think about it, like just objectively, it's a full PvP market, and the greediest people in this space are oftentimes rewarded the most because they look out for their own capital and only their own capital. If they found the secret sauce, you could be damn sure that they're not selling it to the highest bidder, right?
Mhm.
They would make a lot more money by just securing it themselves. That's it.
Yeah, and it might, and to be further like knowledgeable, it might not scale. So like they might be able to get 10% gains monthly or such things like that, but on a very small, like, $1,000 stake. You know what I mean? Like betting with
Yep.
$1,000, or not betting with $1,000, but trading with $1,000. But once you scale it up to $10,000, now all of a sudden that 10% a month turns into like a 0.5% a month. Things of that nature. So like, so a lot of the stuff you'll see it in like traditional finance, where I don't know if you guys remember ARK. Well, who's that woman that owns the ARK funds? Was it ARK?
Kathy Woods.
Yeah, where like her ETFs were just like outperforming everything. So all of a sudden her $1 billion funds became $20 billion funds, and then shit the bed.
Very hard. Every SPAC she got involved
Because
in just dumped.
it did not scale. You can't do the same trades. There's not enough liquidity. It doesn't work. It's no different to the crypto markets. When you get up to a certain amount, you can't scale. Like you don't have enough. You affect the market too much, or there's not enough volume to do stuff. So
yeah. So we do have LB here. What's going on with Grape and Vinium? Any big updates you want to spill the beans on, or?
Yeah, well, I guess I'll say that we have deployed on Arbitrum and BSC for Vinium. Not public yet, but they are there. If
Public
you
now. We're live.
It just went
you
out.
can scout the scan if you want to get in. But yeah, we're gonna launch publicly there pretty soon, and pump out some leverage coins on that too. So
everything except BUSD.
Yeah.
So we may actually keep BUSD, and then you can short it if you want.
There you go.
USD kept its
That's
peg.
spicy.
Kept its peg during the whole.
Listen, you're not the LB is not the same as others, man. LB runs a different type of system here. If he wants BUSD, he's gonna fucking keep BUSD single-handedly.
It should always be redeemable.
Yeah, it should.
But
it should. It just depends on if Binance themselves minted it on BNB chain without it being backed on ETH.
That is the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has happened.
I'm looking at the BUSD chart, and like maybe it's just because I'm so like used to looking at MIM's chart. Like this is nice.
It's not this. Well, MIM's not redeemable. You know what I mean? Like
do not redeem.
This one holds a peg because you can technically cash it out for fiat. That's why.
Yeah.
Same thing as Circle, right? So same thing as USDT, or am I lying?
I don't know. I don't fuck with that.
I think you can
be
do
the
that.
Judge.
You need an account for that. Like I don't think the average guy can just do that with USDT.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good to hear. Cross-chain action going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Arbitrum's a really good L2 right now to capture some really good, really good
That's
stuff.
where the hype is, but it's for a good reason. I mean, the chain, I've used Arbitrum a lot, like over the past even year. It's fast, it's cheap, and there's a lot of cool apps on there. There's like a lot of cool new sort of tech apps being built there that some are interesting, some are like, just forks of everything, but there's a lot of hype right now. So
you think it's going to be one of the must-have tokens of the next bull run? Not financial advice withstanding.
If they come out with a token, I guess.
Right. They will. They'll make a token.
Well, I mean,
Arbitrum.
Yeah.
I think it's like the perfect strategy for them, like marketing strategies, like not actually mention their token, but like always have it, on the edge. Like we may release a token. I don't know. Use the chain and find out.
Keep everyone salivating.
Yeah. The best marketing strategy is just to like never release a token.
Even they don't.
saying
Yeah.
you will.
Always,
Awesome.
Hey,
always
there's
keep
plenty
people
of
on edge.
protocols out there doing the same thing. It's coming, guys. We're making it. We're making
Yeah.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Are you saying something?
it. Yeah, Vinium token.
What's that?
When's the Vinny token?
What token are you talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, Vinny, do you know what token? I don't know.
I don't
Vinny,
know.
what's this Vinny?
I don't know. No Vinny.
What's this Vinny? Hey, Vinny. He's a guy. He's the guy that's over
The
there.
guy I know, and he's got tokens. Okay.
We call him Vinny Two Tokens because he always got 2 tokens. One token.
One token. Nobody want that. 2 tokens. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got your token right here.
Jesus. Now we have NB too. So you want to talk some up stuff or
Hey, MB, what's up?
what the fuck is up?
What's up? Not up. Up is up. Uprise is up. I mean, we're building. We're using this time to build, like all things. Like we're using this time to build Vinium. We're using this time to build up. We've got a lot of plans. I think I'm going to try to. What was funny was I actually saw something called Safe Yield come out, and I tweet. Well, it was the first refraction token, the token that can only go up, and it was like we're the first one of its kind. Like everybody calls it sus. It's not possible. And so I tweeted, I'm like, I don't know if I would say first, maybe fifth, maybe fourth. I'm not sure. I was like, I think I was the fourth.
He ain't
But
counting.
we've been running for a couple of months now, and we've gone up, so we've proved the concept. But you had XUSD, you have like MDB Plus, you have Surge tokens, you have XScrape. I was like, so I don't think you're the first, and I didn't hear a reply. I didn't get a reply, but
No, you never get a
You
reply.
got a block.
yeah,
All these
I
motherfuckers
probably
are
got.
crickets when they're called out. MB, now as a fellow dad, I gotta ask, would you add a token called Up Dog? And then anytime that somebody covers you, they
What's
can
up,
simply
dog?
ask you, "What's up, dog?" And then you can say, "Nothing much. What's up with you?" And then
You would, all right, no, I gotta pause you, okay? Because it would
This is
never
getting
I
off
would.
the rails.
because it's
I would make a
2023.
token called Wasabi. So every time we started with Wasabi,
Huzzah.
what's up?
What's that off of?
That was Wasabi from that was that from like that Bud commercial. Wasn't it Bud commercials?
Yeah,
It's
But
like
it
the
was
What's
scream
up?
guy,
And
right?
then
The guy from
Yeah,
Scary Movie or
they
whatever.
did Scary Movie, but they actually had a commercial where they call on the phone and they'd be like,
What's up?
Wasabi. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I would do it. I'd make a token called What's Up, Dog? What's the back by? Doge?
Shiba and Doge.
Bonk,
Shiba,
guys.
Shiba, Shiba and Doge LP?
Yeah,
Is it yielding? Is it on Bone Swap?
yeah, it's got to be on Bone Swap.
Bone Swap.
The most
Wasabi
efficient
X is a
swap there is.
token.
I'd do it. I'd do it. We could do a doggy dog world.
He'll try anything once.
NB will do any. He'll make any token.
What's up, dog?
He'll make Elden Rug because it's funny.
I would. A token that can only rug.
People would still buy it.
I know, right? I'd be like,
Yeah.
you get to. Oh, I know. Here it is. Elden rug your friends.
It's got a
You get, like,
referral. It's got a
You get the
referral. link.
referral codes, right? So when you rug, they get a cut back of all the people they got.
No,
to
the
invest.
dev doesn't
Everybody in
rug.
this conversation is getting
But then,
investigated.
as soon as you claim it, it rugs your referral.
It
We're
rugs
all
your friends
getting
and you get paid.
Yeah.
It rugs your friends and you get paid for them and you go suckers. get rug shows up right in the wallet. Get rug.
We're all quality crypto people here. These are all jokes. We are definitely not creating a rug farm right here live on air. If you see Elden Rug, we have
No,
nothing to do with it.
Listen, I just told you guys if somebody had the secret sauce, they're not going to reveal it. Okay, so even if we were doing it, we're not going to reveal it, right?
We
So
might
don't
ironically
worry.
speak about it.
We might joke about it to make it seem less real.
Way too real.
No.
You know what
Yeah,
else
so-
is way too real? Paris land.
Oh man, I'm
Okay,
excited
now
about
I
this.
don't know if LB and NB. I know you've been busy doing real work out there in the
Yes.
crypto world, but here at WLRS Radio last week, we talked about Paris Hilton's Valentine's Day Sandbox Metaverse experience, and boy,
One night in Paris?
it's
Different one.
Paris Land, and boy, do I have the YouTube trailer video for you. Let me just get it up here.
Let's see it.
You just watch on the Restream tab if you.
They look like nanoblocks.
They look kind of like Roblox a little bit.
Hold on, pause it real quick.
Really loud.
Hold on.
All right, so listen, what's up with the voxel shit that these people like? Remember when
I think
NFTs?
this is Sandbox, right? This is Sandbox.
Yeah, it is, but I don't understand why people are getting excited about it. This is how I know it's like a sunk cost fallacy that these people have with like Sandbox and all this shit. Because nobody wants
Dylan,
to
hold
play.
on, let me-
They look like my
Look at that.
nanoblock guy. This is Gohan from Super Saiyan 2 Gohan.
But it's
That's a
like
nano.
it's like we're just what is this? Like I don't. This is why people make fun
It's
of
the
crypto.
fucking future, Austin.
But I'll just never understand like that this was the platform we used for like all of the NFTs use cases at that time. Like this voxel art that's just like a rip of
Listen,
Minecraft.
all right,
essentially.
listen. Some people, obviously you included, Austin, just can't handle the metaverse.
Yeah, that's what it is. It is what it
Not
is.
ready for it.
All right, so if it looked like Ready Player One,
Yeah,
like, yeah, everybody would like, nobody would have a life outside of virtual reality because
I'd have
everyone
more
would.
of a problem if it was Ready Player One. I really
It-
would. Like that shit scares me.
No, it would scare you because people wouldn't leave their house, right?
Well,
I
don't
already
leave
don't
my
leave my
house.
house.
Well, you wouldn't
Down.
uncover your eyes to see the shit that was around you.
That's
all
fair.
right. Let's see what else Paris has got.
All right, hold on. So for people unaware, for the uninitiated, so Paris Hilton's Sandbox Metaverse Play, where users can join and play a dating game style experience and win exclusive Sandbox Metaverse rewards. And the experience is running now. Apparently, I haven't gone on for the Sandbox myself to check it out.
Is somebody fibbing?
But anyway, I have hold on. Let me make sure we're still. Yep. Okay.
I have not ever heard of this because I have also real world. Okay.
You're missing out, clearly.
Listen to the vibes.
Hey.
NB.
I do like the music.
They're
You have a
they're
Sandbox
selling straight vibes.
character
This
envy.
looks detailed. This looks intense.
I
Just
think
wait.
they're trying to ride the like Roblox kind of.
Yeah, they are for sure. And you know what? All the creeps, adult creeps on Roblox.
Stay with me in the sandbox.
Yeah, hold on.
Really? Was that the creeper last thing? Come stay with me in the sandbox.
That was Paris Hilton. Yeah. So
Celebrate Valentine's Day with.
They should just
Celebrate
call it
Valentine's Day
Sipper's
with me in the
Delight.
Austin, will you? You just
You're cutting Paris off.
Celebrate Valentine's Day with me in the sandbox. Loves it.
Okay, so that
What?
line from her, like, could it be
Love-
any more inspired?
Yeah. Well, I
Like,
mean,
they're
she's not
like-
an actress.
I
I
told you
beg to
guys.
differ. She got murdered in a movie.
I'm telling you guys that she won't have any involvement in this after it. Like I told you that she's
yeah.
literally like this is how every influencer has launched
Yeah.
something.
It's
Yeah,
business.
it's just business to them.
It's
But
like
Kim Kardashian had to pay what, like $1 million fine or something, or $2 million fine from the SEC for peddling some rug coin.
But like
Yeah,
never
FTX, yeah.
never underestimate the simp lords. Like I just watched the JCS video of this guy that was paying this Bulgarian woman $200,000 over the course of 6 months of his dad's money. He was like 25 and lived at home, and then ended up murdering his entire family. Stole his brother's credit card. Went to a Publix lot. Logged into the Wi-Fi, and then his last message was getting $600 from his brother's dead credit card, and got another 6 hours with her before he was arrested and charged with obviously murder of his entire family. But you know, the simpers out here, it's getting wild. They're getting
pretty wild,
brazen.
man.
They're getting brazen out here. Like
But
they are
dude,
going
like,
through.
last we talked about it, like, it's, to me, it sounded like the way I pitched the story, it sounded like Paris Hilton was actually like interested in her dating thing, metaverse thing. But then I hear that and it's like, come to the metaverse with me.
Well,
I don't know.
in her in Paris's
I'm
defense,
joined.
I mean, she's not like she's never been known to be like this overly energetic speaker.
I
so
know. But
that's just like her like signature like
I don't know
way
if
she
that's
speaks.
I don't know if that's part of the brand. I don't know.
I think it's
You know
part of
what?
the brand.
I'll let
I'm
my
gonna-
wife be the
I'll
judge.
I'll defend her.
You're gonna let your wife go
You
on the
don't-
dating app?
Paris,
I'm
man.
I'm worried Dylan's moving into simp territory. I
I'm
need
on
to make
Sandbox
sure
right now.
Going
I need to make
straight
sure
to
he's not going to
I'm going
murder
to-
my entire family and steal my fucking.
I'm going to
crypto
find
card.
I'm going to find Paris in the Sandbox right now.
Dylan's going to buy a sandbox lot right next to Paris Island with my credit card. Oh shit, we're fucked.
You
You're
didn't see
absolutely
Paris
killing
get
it.
murdered in House of Wax?
I have not
I
seen
didn't
that
see
movie.
House of Wax. No.
Is that a scary movie? Why do I remember that?
Yeah,
It's like
supposed to be
it's like one
scary.
of those like
Slasher.
slasher genres.
Okay.
People running around screaming through like a carnival.
Yeah. Okay.
LB, what do you think about Paris Land? Is it a smash or pass in the crypto world?
Oh, I think it's gonna fade real quick.
Real quick.
Yeah.
So I think they anticipated that because I think it's only running until like March 12th or something.
Oh well, then
So,
they know it. They
They're
know
like,
how to
get
do
in, get
business.
out. we know what it's all about. Just kill your
I mean,
family, get the credit
It's
card.
not needed. It's not needed, right? Like you could just run Paris Land on Roblox.
What's the utility of Paris Land?
Yeah.
You know, there's motherfuckers in chat talking like that, and then after it launches, they'll be like, "Everybody, hang on, Paris will save us."
Yeah.
And then,
Like the clueless desperation.
like that's the shit that you saw in Crypto Zoo. They're like, "Yeah, I'm down 40K, but I made this decision myself, and I know that Paris will come back because she's always shown integrity in all of her business ventures." Do you guys even know
Will you-
her?
Austin, will you stop shilling Thor nodes for a minute? And, okay. Now for a more somber topic, Polygon laying off a bunch of people.
Which is weird. They're doing really well.
Yeah,
I thought.
we talked all last year about Polygon. We couldn't get off its dick.
Well, if you had $200 million and you pushed it towards marketing and partnerships and essentially wasted that money for the trajectory of your entire company, everybody would think you're doing really well, right? But then if the veil got lifted, then you wouldn't be doing that great.
Did that veil get lifted?
The veil got lifted apparently, and people are like, "How did you waste $200 million fucking dollars?" They're like, "Dude."
Did they pump Matic with the 200 million? Is that what happened?
They're like, "Dude, how much do you think?"
JP Morgan did.
No, they're like, "Dude, how much did you think Disney cost?" Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's pretty fucking big, guys.
Now,
Come on.
their token price is 136, which
It was a 5x off the bottom. If
3 months ago it was 88 cents. So they're firing people, but they're almost up 2x from 3 months ago.
And
Yeah,
6 months ago it was 35 cents.
I actually don't think that Polygon's doing bad. I think that they hired a lot of people. They didn't have good business practice, and then they fired those people because they were excess. Right now that we're in a macro bear.
You want the tea?
What's the tea?
What's the tea, Dylan?
The tea is Polygon's been running around with all these motherfucking partnerships, acting like they're hot shit. They're the hottest fucking blockchain out there. They paid for all those partnerships a pretty fucking penny, and they paid for them at the very tippy top of like crypto. So yeah, they're probably pretty cash poor right now.
Actually, Dylan, you're wrong, and I'll tell you why.
No, you're wrong.
Do you know who their biggest? Do you know who they invested in the most?
We're in the corner, LB.
The Mormon Church.
Well, the Mormons sure made a lot of money,
and we're full fucking circle.
I do not have the Mormon thing in the
what? That's the hottest story of the fucking week.
Is that crypto funding polyamorous love?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Polygamy.
This
has
nothing to do with crypto, but it's still like
SEC
great.
did a hard pivot straight to the Church of the Mormons. Started suing them, I guess, right, Dylan?
Yes.
LB, MB, have you all seen the video of Gary Gensler talking about crack and staking?
No, I've
Okay,
been
pull it
working
up.
for a living for the past
All
month.
right, all right.
All right.
Pull this
I
shit
don't
up.
want to look at Gary Gensler's
No,
fucking
we got
face
to.
anymore.
No,
I
guys,
can-
you have to watch this. It's
I can
so
do it.
fucking cringe.
I
The
can
way
do
that
it.
he talks about steak, and then they put up a cartoon vector picture of steak.
Hold on.
Fucking-
Don't ruin the whole thing.
All right, I won't take Gary Gensler's punchline away. It's the only time somebody's laughed at him.
I didn't laugh. Dylan, you're gonna have to help me find this video.
We got to watch it. It's too good.
Just a second, I'll get it up.
He's got it on his fucking like.
Fucking hate him.
Dylan's a hate watcher for Gary Gensler.
I fucking hate Gary Gensler. If he
Oh
put
my
half as
God.
much effort into helping retail out that he does making these fucking videos.
I mean, they should. I don't
Well,
know.
Dylan, the video was targeted towards people that didn't know the difference.
I got it.
between
I beat you. Hold on.
All right, let's see it. Pull that shit up.
6 more videos since then.
Jamie, pull that up. Look at this beautiful man here.
Just watch.
Have to do with our securities laws. That's S-T-A-K-E, not S-T-E-A-K.
Seriously?
Your audio editor, Gary. I'm hired. You can hire me.
In the crypto markets, there are various ways to validate data stored on crypto ledgers.
Can he spell
called
crypto?
blockchains.
I don't know. He doesn't
He
know.
can spell
anything.
One of
steak
these ways
really well.
is
All right,
called
hold on.
stake.
I got a game.
What can Gary spell?
No. I want you to bet how many more times he makes that stupid steak joke in this video.
3.
All right, LB, what are you thinking?
We'll go with
Austin and 5. Okay, we got 3 and 5. You guys already watched it last week, so
Yeah.
you can't vote, cheaters.
Investors lock up their tokens in escrow and help validate the next block of data. Some stakers are then rewarded with new tokens. Staking, though, can be complicated and time-consuming and can take big upfront commitments of tokens. There's also the risk that you won't get new tokens even if you stake. Thus, crypto entrepreneurs started offering what's called staking as a service. No,
That's one.
not like the
That's one.
steakhouse. Basically,
This
if
fucking
you
guy.
transfer your tokens to a staking as a service provider, they take control, possibly pooling your tokens with thousands or millions of others while promoting returns. But here's the rub. When a company
Here's
or
the
platform-
rub.
All right, do we
Is
want
it dry?
I said,
rub?
here's the rub.
Is
Are
it
we
dry
counting-
rub or
We're counting rub as a steak joke, right? Or is,
No.
is that over his head?
no? That's in
Is that
like
over
therein
his
like
head?
no that's not he. Yeah, he's using it. Traditionally, like herein lies the rub. He's
Mm.
trying to be Shakespearean with it all.
offers you
It's a
these
good one.
kinds of
If he was
returns,
smart
whether
enough to
they
make
call
that,
their
we'd
services
count it.
lending, earn, rewards, APY, or staking, that relationship should come with the protections of the federal securities laws. That means you, the investor, should
Sure.
receive important disclosures. For example, what do they actually do with your tokens? Are they really staking them? Are they lending, borrowing, or trading with them? Are they commingling them with their other businesses? Where do the rewards come from? Are you getting your fair share? Are the underlying crypto protocols genuinely creating value on your investment? Or are they just new tokens that dilute the value of ones you already have? Remember, if you have a stake,
2.
That's 2.
that's S-T-E-A-K. If you have a steak meant for 2 and cut it into 3 pieces, it's still the same amount of steak. Unfortunately, because these staking as a service providers generally are not providing proper disclosures, there's currently no reliable way as an investor to know the answers to these important investment questions. Plus, when you sign on the dotted line or accept the terms of service, you are generally agreeing that placing your tokens with these providers may mean transferring your ownership to them. There's an expression in crypto, not your keys, not your crypto. You see, you're basically an investor in their platform. If it goes under, and we've seen plenty of that recently, you end up in line in the bankruptcy court. That's why it's so important that these companies and platforms comply with the securities law. After all, the securities laws, regardless of what you think of stake or staking,
That's 3.
they're
That's
good for
3.
investors.
Oh, I'm screwed. Oh, was I spot on?
That's it.
Nice of me. Anyway, that's the fucking joke, and he really played into it.
Oh my fucking.
Loved it.
How
Jesus.
how insane is that video?
So how about us getting in line when the banks go bankrupt?
Yeah.
He doesn't care about that, huh?
No.
It's they complied with the securities laws. It's your
Oh, did they?
terms.
They don't make random derivatives that have nothing to do with any kind of security law whatsoever.
Well, they haven't had a fee structure yet. set up for
I
crypto.
haven't got a notice from my bank that tells me where my savings account money has been lended
Well,
out.
you specifically know as soon as you put your money in the bank, it's not yours. That's also in the terms of service.
Yeah,
It's deep in there.
it's deep.
But it's like, and if you go and say you have, like your local banks, like say you wanted to get 30K out, if you had such money. I don't, but if you did, you can't get it. They have to like order it for you. Like you can't just go down to the bank and get 30K out, even of your money that day. They'll be like, "Oh, we'll get it to you in like 3 days." They literally have to order it for you. They don't carry it.
Yeah,
And they'll say it's for your safety.
On hand is like 5% of what's total, the total value or whatever. Like bank runs can happen in the regular trade fi world as well.
Well, you're talking about fractional reserve banking. There's only 10%. They only need 10%.
That's what it is.
But that's not on hand.
Yeah,
That's
I know,
10% in total, backing all of the deposits. That's what that is.
It's an insane ecosystem we built here in the U.S. And then like we're acting like crypto's the bad guy. It's fucking insane.
Who's that? He was the not the was it the UN or the whatever, the British dude that he had one of the best rants in front of the prime minister or whatever about it.
I'm not familiar.
No, you're gonna have to send it to us.
You have to
Play
pull it
next
up.
episode.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about some Mormons? What's going on with the SEC and the Mormons?
So the SEC, like you said, pivoted. They went from crypto to organized religion. Apparently, the Mormons had a $32 billion, that's with a B, dollar secret investment fund that they've been running for
It's
no
fucking
telling how long.
insane, dude.
4 nodes.
So according to what I've just read here, the SEC went after them, and they've been slapped on the wrist with a modest $5 million in fines. So
You don't think the Mormons have that? They got more money than God.
Oh, it's
they've
the
got
cost of doing
$32 billion bare minimum. So they said
Secret money.
they've actually made a statement and said, "We affirm our commitment to comply with the laws, regret mistakes made, and now consider this matter closed after signing the check for $5 million."
It's as easy as
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Just a little $5 million. It's no problem.
Why would you
How
not?
about you guys there?
Why would you not do financial crimes if you know that you're going to make an exuberant amount more than the actual fee structure? Like, and it's
Why
so
not?
clearly out.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not? It's such a culture of like, why not do worse? It's insane to me.
You're gonna have to shut you off, Austin, if you keep going the
This was one of the best rants, and this was in 2013.
Is it in the Discord? Oh, okay.
It's in the Ventrilo.
All right, hold
You guys remember Ventrilo?
on. I do.
What's
Do you
the,
remember-
wait, what is that?
Do you remember
I
the
don't know that
guy that used the soundboard of like Duke Nukem?
Yeah.
And he got into that family's like Ventrilo, like private.
Ventrilo.
Get off my vent!
Get off
I'm
my
kicking you off
Ventrilo.
my vent.
Ventrilo was like an audio, like TeamSpeak kind of deal. It was what us pro gamers use back in
NB,
the
what'd you do to your mic?
MB, you went to a
You
tunnel.
did something. Hold on.
Did I? Still on?
Hold
We
on.
hear
you.
you. It's just
Now
a
you're-
very.
Bad? Maybe battery's not?
Something's going on.
He sounds like a chipmunk.
It's getting. You're ruining my pristine show.
For the EFT, Mr. Bloom has 2 minutes.
Commissioner, Mr. President, I rise again, I'm afraid, to make the same old hoary speech that I've been making here for several years, and that is, it is my opinion that you do not really understand the concept of banking. All the banks are broke. Bank Santander, Deutsche Bank, Royal Bank of Scotland, they're all broke. And why are they broke? It isn't an act of God. It isn't some sort of tsunami. They're broke because we have a system called fractional reserve banking, which means that banks can lend money that they don't actually have. It's a criminal scandal, and it's been going on for too long. To add to that problem, you have moral hazard, a very significant moral hazard from the political sphere. And most of the problem starts in politics and central banks, which are part of the same political system. We have counterfeiting, sometimes called quantitative easing, but counterfeiting by any other name. The artificial printing of money, which if any ordinary person did, they'd go to prison for a very long time. And yet governments and central banks do it all the time. Central banks repress the amount of interest that rates are, so we don't have the real cost of money. And yet we blame the real retail banks for manipulating LIBOR. The sheer effrontery of this is quite astonishing. It's central banks that manipulate interest rates, Commissioner. And plus, underneath all this, we talk loosely, in a rather cavalier fashion, do we not, about deposit guarantees. So when banks go broke through their own incompetence and chicanery, the taxpayer picks up the tab.
What is that word,
What's
chicanery?
fucking chicanery?
Dude, that guy's do I still sound like a chipmunk?
No,
No,
you-
you're better. What'd you do?
Okay.
You fixed it.
I
How well,
unplugged.
that was such a well-spoken rant, dude. It's so
Chicanery.
funny.
Chicanery.
The
He
use
has
of
another one, too.
trickery.
Still going.
It's theft from the taxpayer.
Yeah.
And until we start sending bankers, and I include central bankers and politicians, to prison for this outrage, it will continue.
Yeah, he's
Well,
I'm
right.
gonna make that. That's my new ringtone.
Dude, I gotta tell you, like,
Good.
The-
I don't know what this guy is.
he said
I'm part of the
he
show.
had another rant later on that was pretty spot on too. It was like this. He's like, I'm saying it again, like I did 2 years ago.
My goal is
Right.
to say chicanery well in an AMA in the near future.
It is the use of trickery to achieve a political, financial, or legal purpose.
You can
Chicanery.
say a lot of that in your Glacier AMAs. You
Yep.
try to use chicanery.
This is
for
a
you to
bunch of
buy-
chicanery.
I
I think-
will use all the chicanery to have you buy my tokens.
I think it's better that I don't really know the actual definition and just
You
kind
just
of
start saying it.
People are gonna be like, I don't
have
think you know what that
shit-
word means.
I have chicanerous synergies.
Start adding weird shit to the word, make it sound completely different.
Mm-hmm. You know who's doing some chicanery stuff?
Who's
China.
talk about it?
China.
China.
They always do
Reportedly
chicanerous stuff.
backing Hong Kong's proposal to become a crypto hub. So on February 20th, which was yesterday-ish, don't know what that means, if it's Hong Kong time or America time, Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission officially released a statement outlining its plan to allow retail investors to trade crypto like Bitcoin and ETH. However, only exchanges that are licensed by the agency will be able to facilitate the same. Investor protection is one of the key focus areas of the Chinese SEC, and exchanges will have to be wary of exposure limits, risk profiles, etc. They're obviously looking to avoid FTX Hong Kong, the sequel. This is interesting, I think, as we see major countries such as China increasing crypto adoption, while the U.S. seems to be hell-bent on holding its population back.
True, but I
I
mean,
don't disagree with that though.
I really think China's just opening up because they realize, and somehow somewhere deep down they've always known that they're not going to be able to stop this. So how can they manage it and make sure that no retail investor can make a lot of money without their knowledge? And they want to cap the market early on that. And I think that's all this is. This has nothing to do with
Right.
anything else.
They've always been into it, and they like the Chinese love gambling, and it's
true.
crypto. It's like natural.
Have you seen the Asian section
What
of
the hell?
casinos?
Yeah, all I hear is like you know, like what the hell? You double down.
Double down.
No, like the
Double down. What the hell?
there's like the Asian section of the casinos.
Oh,
Somewhere
the
near me.
pie gals and the mahjong.
There's not a single table with like less than $100 minimum bet. Like,
Yeah, big gamblers.
like it's not my scene, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm balls to the wall when I gamble. It's not good, and I know that, so that's why I try and limit how much I do, and because like I'll take big risk because I'm like, well, if I lose it, whatever. But the potential,
whatever.
But the
I mean,
potential of a huge return is
That's
nice.
so chicanerous.
So you're talking to somebody who I could have a long discussion about this, and I can help you through your
Oh yeah,
gambling problem, sir.
no. I think we've talked about it. Yeah.
I can help you through it, sir.
Oh no, I'm good.
I'm not allowed.
I know what a problem looks like in other areas. I'm good on the gambling thing.
Yeah. You're like, oh, no risk. Yeah, what is risk? I have no risk aversion whatsoever.
Yeah, balls to the wall, baby.
Oh, you want to bet 10K? Sure, let's do it. On one bet? Sure, why not? Oh, I gotta split that. Let me go to the ATM and see if I can borrow some money from somebody.
Yeah, but what you doing? But I mean, what's the statistic? Like 90% of gamblers quit before their big win.
100. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm due. I am due. Why don't you hit it? Why don't you hit it where it hurts, man? I was just this close to the jackpot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not gambling.
Yeah, when you get close to the jackpot, it makes you do at least 10 more max bets.
I think there has to be some level of addiction in you to play around with like any kind of DeFi or anything else, like, and be halfway decent at it. Like, it takes a certain level of compulsion to be in this space.
To take risks.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. Yeah, so a lot of like poker players become crypto traders.
Yeah.
Well, I only got liquidated twice last year, so
that's pretty good.
Not bad.
Maybe 3 times.
I got liquidated 0 times because I'm risk averse for some reason.
Dude, I got liquidated on my small account, like probably doing 150x leverage, probably like over 20 times.
You almost got liquidated live.
Yeah, dude,
that's pretty funny.
It was one of the first episodes we had the live video streams. We had your AVAX short.
Dude, it was doing so good. RIP to that short.
It
never quite made it out.
The 2 times I got liquidated, if I was just smart enough to put in an extra like $50, $100 or whatever, probably $1,000. Okay, like I got liquidated from
that went up so fast. I just put in $10, like $50, $100.
Well, so let's just say like
$1,000.
So I was shorting ETH during like one of like it went like 10% into like twice, right? It went 10% up, then 10% up. And I missed the first one and got caught in the second one overnight, and it hit like 1,500. This was one that was still trading between 1,500 and like 1,300. Like it was going and banging in between the two or something like that, or it was 1,400 and 1,200 or whatever it was. And I got liquidated right at, let's just say, the top. Right. And then it stayed where I got liquidated at for 2 days and then dumped $120 in the next 2 days.
That's how it always goes, man. I swear, as soon as I open up a position, when I did leverage, no joke, I swear to God, someone knew and they fucked with me. I'm not convinced that it wasn't
you know who it was? It was Dave from Titano.
It was Gary Ginsburg
Dave
trying to teach me the woes about staking.
Because after nut gains, he was mad.
Oh yeah, the nut gains.
What's wrong with the one and only David? What he's just making.
You'll have to go back and listen to the Titano episode. one of the real coin fake coins was nut gains, and then we went off a real tangent because it ended up being a real token. And Austin said he was going to go long on nut gains, or no, David said he was going to go long on nut gains. Austin was very bearish on nut gains, so they got into a little bit of a.
I wouldn't even call it bearish. I would call it more realistic.
How's old nut gains doing?
I was bullish.
You know what else just went off the rails, Dave?
Oh, it fucking looks like a rug if I ever seen one.
fucking Walrus Radios went off the rails today. We're already an hour in, and we have gone through Parisland.
Well, Parisland is terrible.
No, it's a shorter format. We only have one more news story, so.
Oh, okay.
It's all part of the plan.
Is that a segue, or are you just saying that?
Is that a new token? All part of the plan token?
All that next week's fake coins. Coinbase got a little bit of a hacking scare. That's a bit of a extreme headline. There was a phishing attack on Coinbase employees. And obviously the goal was to get into the employees' accounts and hopefully get obviously data that they can use to further attack Coinbase users.
Was that the Securities and Exchange Commission of China that was doing the phishing?
No, it was Gary Gensler.
It was the spy balloons. I don't know.
It was Gary fucking Gensler, brother.
However, the multi-factor authentication, two-factor authentication basically negated the entire phishing attempt, even though they got somebody to put in their stuff, one of the employees. Don't
click on links, fellas. Don't click on links.
Never click a damn link unless it's to watch Walrus Radio live on.
Who's still clicking email links?
Well,
fess up right the fuck now, because we're not friends
work
anymore.
Email.
So even work email, when people say, like, because I work in IT, yeah. I work in IT. I guess I sent you the link, and I would tell clients I don't click on links. And they're like, "What do you mean?
Don't click on links ever."
I sent you a link. I'm like, "Yeah, that's nice. You can also message me a link. I'll click on a messenger link from you.
Yeah,
like a Teams messenger or something like that, like a corporate messenger link. I might click on, but not
email
not
links,
an email link,
dude. Because you can spoof an email and make it look like the CEO. Pretty easily.
And lickety split, honestly.
Lickety split. The chicancery of these phishing.
The chicancery.
that word's changed form like 20 times since it started.
This is all chicancerous.
No, the point. I mean, so basically, the two-factor thing. I know we have the privacy in DeFi, and all of that, but like, if you could opt into a 2FA for like your MetaMask,
yes,
that would be the tits.
So LB and I actually had this discussion one day not too long ago. It was like, I thought it would be pretty cool if that's all it took, was just like any kind of two-factor, whether it's like a push notification to your phone. And why can't MetaMask has phone apps?
Just opt into it.
But MetaMask legitimately has a phone app. So like you literally could use it on your computer and say, "Hey, is this you?" on MetaMask on your phone, and you say yes, and that's the two-factor. And vice versa, like you could also do something with like using MetaMask on your phone, have it sent to like a computer or whatever. Like obviously, I don't know. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, because it's like obviously some people want their wallets not attached to their phone numbers and addresses and things like that. Like Dylan, who doesn't pay his taxes, and I saw that look.
They're sitting here right in front of me, and I'm still not like excited.
Are you going to put his social security number on the screen next? His taxpayer ID.
Somebody take my identity, please. God, take it.
Steal it now.
I'll apply for another one.
Dylan just say he was a part of the phishing links.
1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
They got me.
Yeah, there it is.
Thank you.
That's not even the right format. That's a phone number.
That's the right number.
No,
there's two. There's two digits in the middle.
Yes.
2 digits in the middle.
I did
I
see
live in America. I promise.
America.
Anyway,
We might have to go to Canada soon.
don't worry, Dylan. Gary doesn't listen to this show.
If he did, he would probably be more
And if
concerned
the
about my
Republican
threats of
bill
physical
goes
violence.
through, there won't be an IRS.
So you want to talk about that for a sec?
Why
No,
not?
I want to talk about Coinbase while we're talking about their security. They also posted record losses today. Let's see here. Here were Coinbase's key fourth quarter results against Wall Street expectations. Let's see here. Let's hold on. I got to find the right one. Go ahead. Talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about it.
No, I'm saying the IRS bill because I want to get rid of the IRS and get
NB's
against
got
it too.
NB's got
Some insights to the IRS. Oh, well,
the tax bill.
so there's always been the talk of a flat federal sales tax taken over for income tax, right? There's always been that discussion. It's been going on for the past 20, 30 years, right? I don't know if it's been going on for longer, but I've heard it before. I heard people propose. They said that it was 22%. Like this was, probably 2007, 8, when I was in New York, would be like a 22% federal sales tax would basically be the same as what the income tax would bring in, maybe even more, because what it does in essence is capture tax from everybody. My camera's not on. And so like nobody can skirt the tax. You know what I mean? Like it's built into the price of all goods, including
You
food.
go to buy, say, a Coca-Cola or something.
22% tax has already been applied. At the distribution level, it's like at every level, that's the problem. Right? There's a problem with it because it's 22% from the manufacturer to the distributor and then the distributor to the retail. So you end up paying
your bottle of Coke's going to be like $10.
and it's not as much. But why I do like it is because you get to control how much tax you spend.
Mm-hmm.
By being a consumer. You get all of your money, like all of it. Like, so in order to, and it's more 30% than it is. They said it was 23%, I think, but it says it's 23%.
30%, but after your basic, like your mortgage and utilities and stuff, which wouldn't be taxed, allegedly.
No, they're going to tax. The problem I have with it is they're taxing services. They want to tax services. So like you pay somebody to babysit your kids. You're supposed to pay them 23% extra so they can go pay the sales tax.
Oh, they have to pay their own tax still?
It's just that they're going to have because you're selling a service. So like when you pay for somebody to do work on your car, they're going to have to charge you a tax on the service they provide. Right.
Okay,
so that's
but
also
when LB sends me my monthly payment of 10,000 wine.
No, so he'd have to send you a monthly payment of 12,000.
Do I have to? He's
13,000 wine. It has to be 13,000
so I still have
wine.
to report the fucking wine.
Well, to whom though? You have to be a registered entity. I don't know what they're going to do. It's not going to be the IRS. But anyways, the whole point is it's like 30% because it's like for every dollar it's 30 cents. But then they say it's 23% because it's 30 cents is 23% of $1.30. So they kind of get you there. So that's one of the misdirection type of plays that the federal sales tax is 23%, but it's actually 30 cents on every dollar, which is 23% of the total cost.
Well, it's better than 35% of my income.
Yes, but it's also Social Security and Medicare go out the door, so that's also additive, right?
We
so
ain't
like
getting that.
But you're not. But
I smell like I'm not getting.
This would be gone from that out of your paycheck.
Gotcha.
But just for all intents and purposes, let's say a round number, and most people don't make this, but because it's easy, 100K, right? In order to spend, from 100K, what do you take home? Probably 67, maybe 70 max.
Yeah, 70 max.
Right? You would have to spend all of your 100K every year to pay that much in tax. but you get that taken out regardless whether you spend it or not. So that's the thing.
I just
That's what I like
prefer
about
to
it.
spend more money on the things I actually use, I guess. So, and not having to do a tax return every year where the
Yeah.
IRS may or may not gut me would be beautiful and a lot less stressful for a lot of Americans.
Well, I'm looking to get away with some back taxes if this bill passes. So,
Okay.
what happens if
I'm
you have back
looking-
taxes? Do you skirt the IRS? They disband? No, you're in the clear.
Come and get me.
Come and get me. There's no one to get you.
I
But
got 2 tokens in my wallet, all right? And
no, you could go see Tony Two Tokens, all right, and Frankie Four Fingers. He only got 4 fingers. You should ask him why. No, but I guess the whole point is it's not beneficial in terms of it. Obviously, like it only hurts the middle class. By the way, in my
Everything
opinion,
hurts the middle class.
so it only
middle
hurts.
class.
And I'll tell. Well, we don't have a very strong middle class anymore, in my
Don't have one.
opinion. But and the reason why is like, do you think the 1%ers are going to actually keep buying stuff that's 30% more? No, they'll just go overseas and buy whatever they want for no tax or for less tax.
Why don't they just do it when you register it with the U.S. or whatever? You want to take it off the boat.
They'll just move it. They'll move. They'll earn all their money here and spend it
so
somewhere
like the
else.
thing with the billionaires, like they already don't pay any fucking tax.
I know.
So like what? Like everyone's arguing about what the billionaires are gonna. They're gonna get around it no matter what.
They
So
got money.
Do you know a 5% tax on the top 1% would impoverish like 1.6 trillion people or 1.6 billion people? Like just a 5% tax.
It would impoverish. That's
Unimpoverished.
That would be terrible.
That's
we shouldn't tax the rich at all if it's going to impoverish everybody.
Yep.
One of those words.
Quote. Put it right on the Senate floor.
Put it on a fucking t-shirt.
If we tax the billionaires, we're gonna make $1 billion.
We're gonna make more people poor.
They would
the billionaires love him.
The Republicans would definitely. I mean, they would definitely subscribe to that. You can't tax the rich; that would make the people poor.
Now they've already found out why Republicans, like middle class Republicans, support all these billionaires not getting taxed. It's because they think that they're close to being a millionaire. They just haven't had the luck. And so somehow Republicans have completely convinced us to never tax like Amazon or anything else.
I only got to get into the office, and then I can have my significant other trade for me.
Yep. I did some math the other day, and it was like I could work 2 full-time jobs making like sort of a median salary. And then after taxes and everything, if I worked for like 35 years, I'd finally get like $2 million. And that's if I didn't spend a dime of it.
Sounds great.
You're never going to make $1 million working unless you're on OnlyFans.
Yeah, even then we're
but that's not working.
Those girls work hard.
Excuse me?
Those girls work hard.
That's working it.
True.
And it creates jobs because a lot of them pay people to like run their messaging program. So if you're
it's a big
talking
business.
to one of those females, you
Probably
are more than likely talking to guys that look like us. So just remember that one.
Especially the grape in the corner.
He's been awfully quiet.
He's that little grape just surveying the landscape.
It is. I think it's like 5 a.m. LB's time, so he's probably only half awake.
He didn't have to come on here.
That's not 5 a.m, is it?
Well, it was when we started.
Like
5:30.
Yeah, it's time.
I DM'd LB and I said, "Listen, man, if you don't come on today, we're no longer crypto friends." And he said, "Dude, he said, dude, that's really important to me."
He showed up and scored. He showed up and scored the exact same score as Austin.
I'm telling you, you guys
what do you get
don't
for?
understand.
We understand. You like to go for long walks on the beach together. You're really into LB's voice.
You're damn right, dude.
You've come a long way.
He has a good voice. I gotta tell you, it's very pleasing.
Last time we had LB on the show, Austin was looking for reaffirmation of their friendship.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't believe it, and I just like to hear it.
You want to ask him again?
LB, can you let everybody know at home that we are friends and we do?
Yeah, we talk all the time.
Yes.
All right.
Perfect. Oh, we get almost the exact same sound clip. I am losing my
Yeah,
mind.
we talk all the time.
Dude, it's like
It's like rinse and repeat.
It's perfect. Like,
Did you put them together on purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Because I made him.
That's how sweet. Big love. Hashtag. So how many users do you get on this? This chat is really filled with Walrus Radio and Walrus Radio.
This is actually one of the slower days. We've had 5 or 6 people in here chatting before.
I think I'm sorry.
Where we really hit it is on the Spotify CPMs. Like, this is a podcast. Like, nobody's supposed to be here live. We just allow people to be here live.
We allow it.
We allow them in the think tank where all the magic happens.
That's right. If someone wants to make a funny hashtag and post it in the chat or ask a question, that's all content.
Content.
But
on crypto news, ZK Sync I think is launching. Was it LB? Is it alpha mainnet or beta mainnet?
It's I don't know what they call it. It's like mainnet for developers, but closed for the public. But developers can now, deploy on mainnet and basically, test on mainnet.
Be a part of that.
Wow.
How do you get a part of that? We're a part of that, I think, aren't we? I think you have to be on the beta. You have to be on the beta net to get approval.
Yeah, you can deploy on the test net, and then you got to fill in a form, and they'll whitelist you. And then the mainnet, like the public mainnet, will I don't know. They haven't announced exact times. Probably a few months.
I feel like it was a few months when I went to SmartCon.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be end of the year, but yeah, you know how it is.
That was one of the times I got. That was one of the days I got liquidated. I went to SmartCon and woke up and I was like, "Hey, I got liquidated."
All right. We are over time, but that's okay because it was
I love you guys.
Absolute pleasure.
As always.
Special thanks to LB from Grape. Thank you so much for showing up.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Waking up at the crack of dawn.
Good.
You probably couldn't get the same commitment out of me, as you can tell by my presence in the 5 a.m. Grape AMAs. Not there.
Which we're hoping change because I've been looking forward to being part of them and I started to join them and then all of a sudden it was just like
5 a.m.
5 a.m. I was like, what?
4 a.m., 3 a.m. No, we can do a bit of time now because, I mean, to be honest, I could have done like 4 a.m. my time anyway, which would have been a good time US, but it's a pain. Now we can do a decent time.
Freaking Europeans.
Yeah. You can't get everyone
Nikki's fault. It's all Nikki's fault.
Blame Nikki.
Big love for everybody.
Are you guys my friends
NG,
too?
Thanks for last minute hopping on.
Thanks for having me, as always.
Be sure
Dave,
to check out.
You never thank me for coming on, Dave.
Not once.
It's your unpaid job to come on.
Isn't this your thing?
My thing.
No, it's
Dave's
Dave's
thing.
Dave's thing?
It's
Yes.
Dave's thing.
Straight up.
Oh, you own
Austin's more beautiful than me, but I
He
am
forces-
the
He
face.
forces
I wanna
me on
see-
here.
I want to see the guns, Austin. I want to see the guns.
You want to see the guns?
Yeah, you work out.
I've actually 5 weeks going back to the gym. I put some size on for
Come
sure.
on, let's go. I put you on the premium. Let's.
All right, hold on.
All right.
Keep your shirt
you-
on.
You don't
I
have to
gotta
take your shirt off. You don't have
I
to.
got. You can't see anything. What are you gonna see
You
here?
should be able to
Huge.
see.
I'm
He's trying to
gonna
take your shirt off, boys.
I've got a t-shirt under this, but I mean,
Okay.
I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go Brando
Reddit.
on 'em.
Keep the nips on.
Let's go, Brando.
Oh my god. PG-13 from
Take
here on
it.
out.
This is the only fan section of the evening.
If you made it this far,
WLRS Radio After Dark.
Dude, we just went up 2 viewers. I'm not saying it's a
Oh
coincidence.
yeah, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, he's
we're
got it
getting up
going.
there.
Getting up there.
We're
so
putting some
stretchy.
size back on.
So stretchy
I've
pull
got-
up.
So my kids are out. So I how much do you think I weigh? Take a
Hold
gander.
Doing the
on.
weight
Hold on.
thing again.
Give me your height, and I'll tell you.
5'10".
You're probably $180.
Oh, I only wish I was $180.
I was closer.
So you're up. So you're probably like 195 then.
I only wish I was 195.
Oh shit!
There's a big thing right there, but
There's more to Dave than meets the eye on the camera, I guess.
there's 210.
210. Wow, I'm usually really good at guessing weights. I would not have guessed you.
No,
at 210.
I mean like
Carry it well.
I don't feel 210.
Yeah, you carry it well. To be honest.
No, I don't. Mm-mm. I'm fat in the midsection.
Hey,
I
take the
I
compliment.
film
listen,
very
Dave, take
well.
the compliment or don't, man. You know.
I look like I used to. I look like I can look like I used to work out.
There you
You
go.
know, like, I got the hey, he used to work out physique, but now he's a dad.
Work out. Yeah.
I started going back to the gym.
Well, good for you. I finally did. I was a personal trainer and was in 6 days a week for like 5 years.
Don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Right, how old are you?
28.
God, everybody's so young.
Yep, it's a young man's game, Dave.
I didn't say it.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I'm playing RuneScape now because we're past my hours.
I'm 40.
Past your billable zero out, like $0.
Yeah, you're past your billable hours on me, Dave.
I'm gonna be 41.
41.
Ooh,
You do not
Oldie
look it.
pants. Mr. Oldie
You don't look
pants.
it at all.
Yeah, but that's where like the weight sticks. The weight starts to stick after 35.
Yeah,
Like,
that's scary. 'Cause it's
you
sticking
throw
to
it,
me now.
How old are you, Dave?
30 through 30. I don't remember. 32
Yeah.
or 33.
No, the weight started.
I'm 33. I'm 33.
The weight's a lot hard. The weight keeps sticking.
It does stick. It sticks.
Hmm.
It's really good at sticking.
Yeah, they keep telling me that at like all categories of my life so far. They're like, oh, at 20, at 22, at 25, at 28, it'll really start sticking.
No.
28, you can shed
It's like
butter. In the
35,
microwave.
35, 40 definitely. 40 definitely. Like I've never been 210. I didn't get 210 till last year. Right?
Mind
like
you, he was eating a giant loaf of bread before he got on air.
I was.
I don't know where it's coming from.
I told LB today it's definitely the creatine. I started taking creatine again.
Oh, creatine. Yeah, like I said, 5 weeks, I put 10 pounds back on. I went from $155 to 165, and the creatine really, really pumps me up, man.
Well, it gives you a lot of water.
If you want to put pounds on, you just have more kids. Okay, and
I got 3, Dave. I don't know how many more I can handle.
What's that stress? That stress hormone?
Cortisol?
Cortisol. Yeah, I mean, you want something to stick to you.
Dave, I have more kids than you.
You're right. Anyone with
more than one.
My cortisol levels are here. And I also run DeFi protocols.
Have more.
I'm fucking I'm capped out, man.
Make
but you're in that, you're in that Kentucky. You're like in that like low, like slow stress out here. We get to move slow, a little bit slower.
Is it?
No, it's not. But yeah, I mean comparatively to the Northeast, like we move fast, man.
How are you guys with that oil spill? The vinyl chloride.
Well, my water tastes funny, but I feel fine.
I had a boil water advisory, and let me tell you, I was
That's
terrified.
not a thing. All you're doing is concentrating the fucking shit or putting it in the air.
We don't.
We had some if you have oil in your water, if you have some oil in your water, please boil it.
Make pasta.
For safety.
That's what I say.
For safety's sake. Make the
pasta.
pasta. Soak that up.
You make pasta.
Luckily,
soak up that oil. It's like olive oil, man. It's like soak that oil up. It's like pasta and olive oil.
The winds blew it like north up towards Canada, but as far as like the water goes, Louisville did shut off like the intake that they were using from the Ohio River just in case. So I'm all in on this shit because like it's disturbed me to my core because that video where he was dragging the stick across the water, and it just all started fizzling, and like it was a stream. It was a natural creek.
Yeah,
And
there's people like they're like in TikTok. They're like, "That's tannins. You could do it at any creek." I'm like, listen, I grew up around creeks.
There's a creek in my backyard. They don't do that.
Buried with
That's
oak
tannins?
leaves. Ain't no
That's tannins?
fucking tannin. All right.
It's poison.
Listen, I've been
That's
drinking a gallon of water a day straight from the faucet, no filter.
Okay,
and
now here's
I'm
the real
feeling great.
test. LB, do you know about the Ohio
I do,
train
yeah,
crash
yeah.
oil disaster? Okay.
Yeah.
So they're telling the Australian people, but not the American people.
I saw it on Twitter though. I don't watch the news.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that got propagated pretty hard because, like, if you think about it, everybody heard about it, but everybody kept saying nobody's talking about this. But like CNN had like 30 articles about it the first day.
But
And
yeah, like
people kept
LB
saying
said,
nobody heard about
like
it.
LB said, nobody watches the news, right? So they don't know if they're talking about it or not.
Yeah,
Well,
nobody watches the
if
news.
it's not on your TikTok feed, it must be the government keeping the man
The
down.
freaking government. They're in the algorithm.
The government's not in the algorithm.
Punching it down.
Gary Gensler talking about steak.
I gotta watch 40 staking videos before I can see anything about the Ohio disaster.
That's STAK.
That's STAK. In case anybody listening needs to understand.
That we just got to put out like a Gary Gensler protocol and just have a bunch of stakes.
We'll make a Tim Fork where it's pegged to Gary, and the share token's called stake. STAKE.
Pegged to Gary. What's that worth?
Probably
worth nothing.
A SEC lawsuit.
Yeah, see that.
We should.
Man.
We should.
They're not protecting your funds.
We'll just be backed by how much we get sued by.
The SEC is not protecting your funds either.
Listen, it has been an
Unreal.
absolute pleasure and a half because we filmed 2 shows almost. You be sure to tune in next time for more great crypto content to hit your speakers. And in the meantime, be sure to check out our brand new website, WLRScryptoradio.com, for crypto news, stories as they happen, and more. Send show and special guest ideas to WLRSradioinfo@gmail.com. And if you'd like to purchase ad space or sponsor a show, you can send inquiries to WLRSradioinfo@gmail.com. Don't try and fish me. I won't click your links, but I will personally respond to your email.
You clicked on my link.
Thoughtful response. Yeah, that was a Discord link. It doesn't count. Thank you and good night.
Night, guys.
See ya.
Night, guys. Thank you.
See you guys.